Example 1. 160 people were asked, what is your favorite soda type? Below are the results. So in this survey, there are two categories. One is the soda type, so that's Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. And the other category is the ages of the people. So some are teens, some are adults. All right, so part A, of the teens surveyed, what percent liked Pepsi? So this almost looked like a joint frequency because we are looking at two things. One is these people has to be teens. The other is that they have to like Pepsi. So we can start with a similar thing like when we did joint frequency. We're going to go find the row that says these people are teens. And we're going to look at the column that says these people like Pepsi. And 30 people are like that. Now, although we can't, the difference is that we can't just divide 30 by the total number of people like we did before, because how it's worded. So the question says, of the teens surveyed. So it's saying that I don't care about the rest of the people. I don't care about the total number. I'm only focusing on all the teens surveyed. So now we need to ask, okay, so how many teens are surveyed? Well, the total of teens surveyed is only 73. So that means when we set up the fraction, we don't divide it by 160. We're dividing by 73. Okay? So what it's saying is then, out of all these 73 teens, what percent of them like Pepsi? Well, we already found out. 30 people are like that. Okay? So that's how we would set up a fraction for a conditional conditional relative frequency. So how do we know it's conditional but not joint? Well, the key word here is the word of. And sometimes you'll see it's among, or sometimes it'll say like, for example, teens who like Pepsi. So like who, these are commonly the key words. So what these words tell us is that a condition, so also write down here, a condition is given first. Okay, so that's the difference. If it's said and, then that means no condition is given first. Like the teens and Pepsi, they're equally important. But here, because how it's worded, it says, okay, I'm only looking at out of the teens, so that's what makes it a conditional frequency. Okay, so we need to divide the number that is just the teens, not the total. Now, if we look at the definition from before, we can match it, right? So 30 is one of these numbers inside, so that's a joint, right? And then divided by one of the numbers in the margin, so marginal, right? Okay, so now let's finish the problem. 30 divided by 73, so let's put that in the calculator. We're gonna get 0.41 if we round it. And then we're gonna times 4.1 by 100, and that's gonna be 41%. And that's the answer. So again, the difference here is this total right here. It's not the total. It's just the teens. So let's look at part B. Of the people, so again, of, that's the key word, of the people who liked Coke, okay? So before you even do anything else, you can just tell yourself, okay, I'm going to divide by the people who like Coke only, all right? So I'm going to erase these so it's easier to see now. Out of the people who like Coke, okay? So the total number of those people are 54, okay? Out of those people, what percent were adults? Okay, so like Coke, also have to be an adult. Oh, 26 people are like that. And that's how we would set up a fraction. So put in a calculator, 26 divided by 54. And the number is, if you round it, is 0.48 times 0.48 by 100. And that is 48%.